Cancer, this is your reading. We start with the Ten of Swords, the Tower, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. So somebody got stabbed, like you can literally see it. Somebody got stabbed in the back. But we get stabbed in the back because betrayal, or we betray ourselves, right? So, but this is in the past because this is a tower, meaning this tower was built on stabbing of old behavior. This is gone. This is God saying they have brought the tower down. Whatever you built or they built with you, whatever you had, it's done. It's over. You are responsible for your choices in the past, for picking the people you picked to be near you. When you pick those people, if they stabbed you, at the end, it was your choice to pick them, right? It was their choice to stab you too, but you associate with certain people at a certain time. So, of course, all the stabbing in the back, this test, all the stabbing brought towers down. Towers that are for you and for them. But I will say more for you. Whatever towers you had back then, whatever beliefs that you had, they're no longer there. This is the past. This is the past of you getting tricked. This is the past of you picking certain people. This is the past of you building certain things that were not good for you. That's done. We are moving to a different energy, Cancer. We're moving to the energy of you still are a soldier of love. You still want to offer your cup. You still do. You still have the energy and you still have the desire. You have the energy to get on the horse. You have the desire to offer your cup. You still have the desire to fight for it. And you still have this desire to build it up. And you understand now that it takes time for things to bear fruit. You have so much. You have on YouTube, there's therapy coaches, childhood coaches. There is so many knowledgeable people with degrees telling you what does it mean to build a successful career, to build a successful marriage, to do a successful job for your kids. And it tells you everything takes time. A tomato will take, this summer you will have fruit. An apple tree will take 2 to 8 years, depending what type of apple tree. And you need to follow the directions. And each direction takes its time. You're willing to put in the work to build something long lasting. I find you, Cancer, in a much better setting. And that you are satisfied right now with your job. You're satisfied with what you have. You are feeling much healthier. You're on the road to health. You're on the road to having control over your mind too. You find yourself alluring. And you say, maybe you are alluring, Cancer. You've been through fire. You've been through fire to get you here. The mentality you had in 2020 is not the mentality you have in 2024. And you had to go through the test to change you, to transform you into this new energy. Many things you had to go through, many towers, for you to finally distance yourself from this way of thinking, from this people, to break away from all that. The people you probably used to date when you were 20 and 30 are no longer the people you date in your 40s or mid 30s. You are now still brave enough you still have the energy. You're still brave enough to go out there and put yourself out there. You haven't become jaded. You're still willing to put the work and the time. And you are in a much better place, Cancer. Now, the next cards. This involves two people. We have the Queen of Cups, Cancer, and the King of Wands, all the way very opposite. So the Queen of Cups, emotionally, this is a page. The page is next to the six of Pentacles. As you can see, the Six of Pentacles, it is These people are lacking money and somebody's going to give them. Will this person give equally? Because 3 pentacles are being given here, 2 are given here, and 1 is being kept. That's not equal, right? This queen, it is strong enough. You are new at this because I guess it's a new skill you have learned to speak for your behalf and say, hey, because a page is messages. A page is the page is new using like the mind how to verbally speak, but it's being clever. You're like, hey, this is equality in the sense that emotionally what needs to be given, because we're gonna follow the steps to build something lasting. And you're not crazy, because if you talk to experts about relationship, they'll tell you what is a success marriage, what can build a success marriage. There's different ways to build a success marriages. There's certain ways that will have a higher rate of success than others, but you are here emotionally in tune with yourself. You're willing to understand others, because look, this person understands the needs of these people, right? He understands he has one, and he understands to give. So you are not being selfish. You understand the needs of others, and you're willing to give. But willing to give it in a way that you're not taking advantage, because you will speak like, I'm willing to negotiate, to give to others. I am in a better state of emotions. And and there's an expectation of you receiving. There genuinely, you will speak about equality. You speak of understanding other people's needs. This person understands other people's needs, but you will speak on your behalf. Something that is new to you, Cancer, but you're willing to speak now on what your needs are in a message. You will make it very clear. And there's the expectation. I do expect, I expect that if I give emotionally, you expect something. You celebrate, like enjoyment of good time. Look, this is 3 people here. This is not one person, 3 people. And here we have the king of wands. The king of wands, this is somebody of action, fire, like energy. They have the energy and the passion to get things done, accomplished. This king is very much accomplished. This king is a desirable king. This king, he has a great success on whatever fields. This is a CEO, a teacher, an actor. This is a spiritual teacher too. This is a person who does things, is in charge of things, has achieved greatness for himself. He is celebrated by many people. His accomplished are being celebrated. So we're dealing with a king too, who is alluring, handsome. People want to get to know him. People want to speak to him. He guides people. But here we do have a celebration. This is a celebration of multiple people, right? I think they're celebrating even you, Cancer, on your newfound self-love, because you are alluring too. Look, she's a match to them. She's a witch. She goes to the underground. You might be doing something to create your own money too, Cancer, to create your new livelihood. But yeah, Cancer, here we have you emotionally in tune to other people's needs, willing to speak for yourself and give, but expected to receive and be celebrated too, just like this king is too. The next card is this is the wounded warrior, and this person has been challenged 9 times, meaning whatever they've been guarding or trying to achieve has not been easy. They have put in the work, but through all this doing the work, they've been beaten, because this is the 9 to the 10. This is completion. The 10 is completing something. But this is a person who had many challenges in life, and life really tested them. You see how bruised he is, but he's still standing strong and with his one up. So he's ready to move on. Like, he's ready to take another challenge. He's not afraid, because if he was afraid, he will have only one. He has 9. He has put himself out there multiple times and fought. Sometimes he has made it, sometimes he has not, but he has succeeded and still up. Like I said, here, look, willing, going through a lot. And so the 10 is like somebody who carries a lot and needs help. And he needs help. There's nobody to help him. He has a lot on his plate. He's almost finishing all this burdensome task that he has done. Through all this task, he has been beaten. So you might talk to some, not only you might have been, women suffer more in relationships, meaning each relationship leaves a mark on you, which makes you stronger as you digest what happened, as you see it clearly. For men have many experiences. This is a person who is a teacher, CEO, actor. Within this person's career, probably they will tell you how difficult being in the world, getting tasks done it's been burdensome of that. They've been felt alone. And I say alone because the hermit is here. The hermit speaks about a time out by themselves, but they're in the world with 2 tools. The 2 tools that the hermit is using is a light to illuminate him, meaning guidance. He can see things even in the dark. He's not fully blind in the darkness. He has a wand to defend himself, as you can see here, and get the task done. So I would say the masculine energy will come up to you. They've been alone for a while, I guess, but they've been learning about themselves. They have chosen the hermit next to the 7 of cups. It is choosing what fulfills you, and what somebody has chosen is the family means a lot to them, because we have the family here, the stability of the family. This person they work to make themselves a great leader. Yes, they do, but they do it too for their family. You're speaking to somebody who, I guess, family oriented too. They wanna take care of the family, because one of these cups, you see, choose money, and then there's the money for the family, and then you have strength here. And this is a person who has worked their butt off, who is literally a soldier, like a soldier that defends their defends their actions, defends what they believe in, and works really hard, sometimes alone, which he could ask for the cooperation of others, and they know that, because it's being this is knowledge. This is seeking knowledge from a therapist, partnership or business. This is seeking knowledge, and it's the knowledge right now of getting their job done. They've done it by themselves, and seeking knowledge of what makes them happy. And of course, for them, it's about the family. They take care of the family. Here we have the strength. They use the female to the lion. The lion is a strong animal, a wild animal. It's a strong animal with strong instincts that can kill. But here they use the female, the feminine. The feminine, as we deal with children, the feminine, if they use the masculine would have come in with a sword and slayed the beast. Instead, they use the feminine, and she gently goes to the mouth of the lion, gently. They use the female energy to tame the beast and emotions. And the beast that they've been taming is the beast of leaving behind all your way of thinking because we need to move forward to a new direction, the mind. And the mind is moving forward to emotional fulfillment. The feminine, the feminine, we're controlling that mind, that instinct. Males, look, this is the lion over here. I would say you, Cancer, are taming the wild side of the masculine. But then again, the wild masculine, that provider for the family, eventually gets nourished by the feminine to tame the beast. Even you have seen lioness and lions like frolicking and being relaxed at one point, showing them love to each other. But yeah, the next cards we have here, Cancer, is the need to work together. For you, happiness, it is material wealth. Material wealth can bring you happiness, but that has to be attached with the love of somebody. Everybody's happy when they have their dog, their wife, their kids. They yeah. Because wealth can bring you the food, everything, but then you can share with somebody else, and that's love. Here, and I see the Ace of Cup. There's a desire to collaborate, because this person cannot build this cathedral. They cannot build this building by themselves. There is a need for somebody to build the plans. There's a need for somebody to buy the materials. There's a need for somebody to put the materials in. We have to collaborate. That is the truth of life. Somebody created a refrigerator. Somebody farmed the food that is inside my refrigerators. I had to go to work to buy them, but I could just go and farm them by myself. I could go create my own refrigerator, do my own vegetables, but I still will need the materials to source it out. We help each other anyways. So here is, whether it's you and this person, you think, because there is offers here. What is it that makes me happy? And you sit down and you speak to yourself. Do I feel safe? Would me being more financially independent make me happy? Like, yes. Would me being in a healthy relationship with somebody make me happy? Yes. You need to speak to yourself and say, what will make me happy? Because here we have the Four of Cups and we have the Ace of Cups. You are going to get an opportunity. It's an opportunity. I don't see the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune did not come out, but it still is an opportunity for you, Cancer. If you're the female energy, that somebody is going to message you because they see your worth. They see you as an empress. You are creative, Cancer. You are abundant creativity, and they see you as a possible choice in their life, as somebody they want to engage with, they would like to talk to, and see where it can lead to. Can we build something together? And this person that's coming in, by the way, Cancer, they're offering you nothing but they're offering you love. The Ace of Cups is here. The Ace of Pentacles, they're offering you stability and love and honesty. And to be honest, all that sounds wonderful, to the point that if you're being offered all that, it's like you're hitting the jackpot. Because it's like there's a lot of sadness of what happened in the past. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, I did this, they did this. And there's a lot of thinking about the past that stops either you or this person. But I will say, because you're the female energy watching this, you are the one that needs the clarity. You are the one who needs to, whatever tower you had with this person is over. That's the past. The past is the past. Listen to people now. When people come back, you listen. Don't speak. Don't be quick to speak. You listen first. Them speaking to you, this is speaking truth. will free you from those nights, free the mind. And it's, like I said, it's a choice. You listen to people. Now, the next cards that came out, let me see. Another cards that came out was you and this person had the Three of Swords. The two, you do like each other, but it was always been unfair. The Emperor, sorry about that, that's my washer. Uh, okay, it's done. So the Three of Swords, you guys had Three of Swords. You like each other, but truly the masculine takes advantage. It is. Males take advantage when the females chase them. And this is a lesson I have learned. We don't chase men because we cannot make them want us. We may like them, and that's it. That's all. That's our emotions are out of control. You like somebody, but they don't like you back. That's when you're never gonna change their mind. You're not. You let them run free. You say goodbye. Learning to say goodbye is a great skill, and you only can learn that skill by going through relationships. And I had to go through, I think, two major relationships for me to eventually learn. I like you, you don't like me, I have to move on and say goodbye. But the skill of saying goodbye, you can only learn it, of course, from a healthy childhood with your parents, or you're going to learn it through experience in relationships. And of course, so you and this king have could be older than you, or you're a little bit the same age, but the masculine here made a bad choice of being selfish, which created a bad energy between the two of you, even though you guys like each other. Still a good match. The next cards was, let me see. We had the King of Swords, the Devil, and then we had the Temperance, the Four of Pentacles, and the two of and the Seven of Wands. I don't know, Cancer. Do you have a choice? You might have a choice between males. You might have been in a relationship with two kings that you like. But that at the end, you're gonna choose the right person. It's not the right person. Who is the right person for you, Cancer? Is the person who literally talks to you and says, "Hey, when you tell it, I don't feel safe with you. I don't feel, I feel confused with you." Those are the people when you speak to and they say, "Oh, I never meant to make you sad. I'm never meant to be confused." It's the people who listen to you and do the action to change. That's the person is willing to work in the partnership, that is willing to work a legacy. If you're in a business partner and the business partner, "Hey, you're wasting this," I'm like, "Oh, I don't care." When it's my way or the highway, that's just not a person you want to be with. And the king of swords, he had his devil tendencies. He did not give. He felt attacked by you. But then they're telling me that he's been changed. It's been a long road, meaning a lot of beatings. He went after things that were not healthy for him and left them bruised but still standing. He's figuring it out. These are the things he puts on himself. And it took a long road for this king to finally understand that his behavior is not the greatest. His behavior is devilish. He's been on this path for a long time, and all these lessons, all these burdens have finally got him to transform the alchemy, the two cups, to change his feeling from being selfish and from being like no, don't come near me. um this king understands himself because God has like the devil. I swear to you, the reason God lets the devil exist because the devil tests you. The devil is gonna tempt you, and you're gonna go into that temptation. He will test you, and how long it takes you to get out of there, God only knows, because it's a long road. Somebody can learn a lesson really quickly, and somebody may be in their deathbed and finally learn the lesson. Either way, Cancer, there's a possibility of two kings here. I do see that. There's a choice to be made. But I like it. It's 2024. So much knowledge in these cell phones. Uh, if you put in the time to see relationship coaches, to see childhood trauma, you will know your behavior and you will fix it. It will take time. It doesn't happen overnight. We don't get overnight tomatoes. We don't get overnight apples. Healing takes its time. And sometimes healing is needed to be isolated. I'm going to tell you this. For 3 years, I myself have not gone on dates. I have isolated the randomness of being with males, meaning I don't engage with men like that anymore, because I had a pattern of going on dates. And eventually the tower came down to the point I was like, I stopped going out with men. And for 1 year, I didn't go out with guys. And I'm like, okay, this is not bad. Then 2 years came back, and I'm like, oh, okay, not bad. 3 years, I'm like, all right. I haven't been with a man for 3 years, and now I feel more mentally prepared to engage again with men, and to be like, I'm gonna be here. I want to go on a date, and these are my boundaries. I'm not afraid anymore that they're the last fish on the sea. There's plenty of men out here. There's plenty of women out here. But I need to know who I am and my boundaries to not be easily influenced anymore. And you date less people. Like before, I had access to more men, but they were the wrong men. Now I have this less men because I'm not accepting just anybody. I only let certain people come in. And I know right away if this person is the right person for me or not. I don't waste time anymore. And I don't traumatize myself anymore. You get it, Cancer? So Cancer, I like this reading. I do see somebody coming back. I do see maybe you do have a choice of two men. I do see somebody who's gonna come back, and they're very all set. They're gonna offer you not only love but stability. I do see that. And the freedom, my God, the freedom of taking your worries away, the freedom of the mind talking to you. Be careful what your mind is saying. So if the mind say, oh, you're not good enough for that person will never pick you, or you can never, be careful. You tell the mind, thank you, no. You keep doing yourself, keep healing, Cancer. Don't let the mind over stop you. Don't let it. All right, Cancer. Love the reading. Sorry it's too long. Have a good day. Bye.